The dog's life began in a place most people never noticed. Beneath a weathered wooden porch, hidden from the world, he took his first breath. The ground was cold and the air smelled of damp earth and leaves. He pressed close to his brothers and sisters, their tiny bodies rising and falling together. Above them, their mother stood guard, thin, tired, but fierce with love. In those early days, the puppy learned his first lessons. Warmth came from closeness, safety came from staying together, and love did not need words. One quiet day, the sound of footsteps reached the porch. The puppy froze. New sounds usually meant danger, but this time the steps stopped. A human knelt down slowly, careful not to scare what they couldn't yet see. A hand reached out, not to grab, not to chase, but to offer. The puppy felt fear, curiosity, and something unfamiliar all at once. When gentle fingers brushed his fur, the world did not fall apart. Instead, it softened. Wrapped in warmth for the first time, the puppy was carried away from the only world he had known. A voice spoke to him again and again, calm and steady. "Buddy." The sound meant nothing yet, but the feeling behind it did. Each time the name was spoken, it came with a smile, with care, with belonging. Without realizing it, the puppy learned something powerful, that he was no longer invisible and he was no longer alone. Buddy grew into his paws and into his place in the world. He ran through rooms like they were endless fields, sliding on floors, tripping over himself, tail wagging as if happiness itself lived inside it. He learned which sounds meant play, which meant food, and which meant rest. He learned that mistakes were forgiven, that laughter followed mischief, and that this place, this home, was where he was meant to be. As time passed, Buddy developed quiet rituals. Every morning he waited by the door, watching as his human prepared to leave. Every night he stayed close, listening to familiar breathing in the dark. He didn't need promises. He didn't need explanations. All he needed was the certainty that loving someone meant staying near, staying ready, staying faithful, no matter what the day brought. When sadness entered the house, Buddy felt it before it was spoken. He moved closer, resting his head gently, offering warmth instead of advice. He never asked why tears fell or voices trembled. He simply stayed. In those moments, Buddy became more than a pet. He became a steady presence in a world that sometimes felt too heavy, reminding his human that they were not facing it alone. Years slipped by quietly. Buddy's face turned silver, and his steps slowed. He no longer raced through rooms, but he still followed wherever he could. Each movement carried care. Each breath carried history. Though his body aged, his heart never did. Love did not fade, it deepened, becoming softer, steadier, and stronger with time. The house grew quieter than before. Buddy spent his days near the window now, watching the world outside. Cars passed, lights shifted, hours moved on. Still he waited. Waiting was something he understood well. It was how he loved, by believing, by trusting, by holding space for someone who mattered more than anything else. When the door finally opened and his human returned, Buddy felt joy rush through him like it always had. His tail wagged, his body leaned forward, then paused. He had learned patience. He had learned gentleness. As arms wrapped around him and tears fell into his fur, Buddy knew this moment was enough. Being together was always enough. That night, Buddy lay beside his human, close enough to feel their warmth, close enough to know he was home. His breathing was slow and calm. The world felt quiet and safe. There was nothing left to guard against, nothing left to fear. He slept surrounded by the love he had spent a lifetime giving. The house felt different in the morning, emptier, quieter. But Buddy was not gone. He lived in the silence by the door, in the habits that remained, in the love he had given so freely. He had not just shared a life, he had shaped one. And that kind of love never truly leaves.